praise Jesus, praise the Lord. Today I am in my office. Usually, like, sometimes these places get boring. Okay, so anyway, hi guys, hi, my name is Jalia. In case you're seeing me for the first time, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to my messy office. Usually I get most of the questions, people asking me, Jalia, why you don't have friends? I get that question, and sometimes I ask myself, I personally ask myself, Jalia, why don't you have friends? But yeah, I just find myself without friends. My people who follow me on Facebook, Instagram, where I get numerous questions in my inbox why I don't post pictures when I'm hanging out with people, when I'm there. Why is it that I only post pictures when I'm inside my house, all that? First of all, let me tell you, I tried friendship. I failed. I think I'm not good at having good friends. Maybe like I'm just being like unlucky with friends, which is good because it helped me personally on my personal growth. It really helped me. Okay, Eddie, let me finish up. That was Mr. Eddie. So it has really helped me a lot on my personal growth because I don't have this kind of a person I have to run to. I believe my mom is my best friend and my husband, but when I'm talking about friendships, like having friends or girlfriends, like friends outside, like not just your mom or your dad or whatever. It has helped me because, guys, look at you, look at your life. Like, I used to be this kind of a person who discloses everything that I'm about to do or what I was about to do or what I did to my friends, and most of the times I could disclose those plans, they could fail completely, like fail. You ask yourself, what went wrong? So you keep asking yourself, like, I'm planning this thing and it's moving so well, but all of a sudden then you realize it failed. Look clearly, did you tell some people about your plans? Or the owner of the house, Michael and Eddie, are taking over the sitting room, so I could not record. Okay, here, let me see. Okay, right here I was still talking about. So yeah, I think sometimes friends are kind of like, let me say it like this, sometimes you try to get yourself held back because of friendship. Most of the people, there is someone that I cannot really say out because most of you know her. She told me, I want to start a YouTube channel, and then the only thing she was scared of, it's her friends. And then I was like, no, you see, friends are holding you back. But anyway, I was still saying, maybe I have a bad luck. Perhaps you have met so many good friends, but I think I have been one of those unlucky people about friendship. So I'm not really this kind of a person who is into friends. Yes, I can have you, I can just, you know, have you, like, but personally what I mean by friends, these are the people you share your life with, tell them about your life, you go deep, you even tell them, you're like, Jalia doesn't sound like, I don't have such a relationship with people. I feel keeping stuff to myself will help me so that I don't have to blame anyone in future, so that I don't have to put like any blame on anyone, say, it's you who did this. So I'm this kind of a person who doesn't want to blame others. So this is also something that I should ask you. Perhaps you have an answer. Have you ever been with friends and then you're with this kind of friends, but you find the words that you actually discussed, or maybe the secrets that you told your friends, you hear them from someone? Like, for instance, personally, I had a friend and I did not know that this friend would share 99% of everything I used to tell her to my husband. So I used to have fights, I used to have, like, you know, that misunderstanding with your mind. You just don't know where all these things are coming out, you know, from. And then later you realize and you're like, this is kind of, I feel like I should even be more detailed about like sorts of like this kind of so-called fake friends. But anyway, let me tell you something, like a very brief story. I had a friend that I should call even a sister to me personally. I had a friend who was like a sister to me. We used to do like lots of things together. I shared each and everything with her. But then this is the person that almost broke my marriage. So I really have a bad experience when it comes to friends. Not that I was the best person, but you expect your friend to be there for you. You expect your friend not to big mouth you. That is how we say it, eh? You expect your friend like to be there, like to protect you. I don't mean that maybe like you go out and cheat and then she cover ups for you. No, but you expect, we all have our dirty behinds, you know, our dirty past, and you just don't want this past to come out, you know, before maybe the person that you love. You feel that this is not the right time for you to open up of what happened to you in the past, and then you decide to keep it like quiet, and then this person comes out, that air out everything. So I used to be this kind of a person who thought that everyone really wants to see me like high. So every time I could get like something to share, something that I could talk about, something that I really like, a success, something like a deal that I go out to my friends and then I tell them, you know what, this is about to happen. I go out to my sisters, I go out to my friends and family, I go out everywhere, and then I tell them, and within a minute everything has crumbled. I don't know, spiritually I feel like there are those people who have an evil eye. That is what I feel. But also, let me tell you something, not everyone you see, not every person you see on your friend list really wishes you the best. You see, how come that you even find someone you never met, someone who doesn't know where you came from, someone who doesn't know what you eat or what, and then this person doesn't wish you the best? Why do you think this person who knows you would wish you the best? Come back. And let me tell you guys, me, I rather trust someone I find online. She becomes my friend, and that is what I'm doing. Like, I found people online here. We have become, you know, good friends, like distant good friends. She's in another state, she's in another country. I feel safe because I don't feel this person is going to ever like come into my home and then maybe air out so many things which I don't share. I personally share things that I want you to hear, and those that I don't want you to know, or I don't share. I keep it at myself, and that is like sort of like my marriage. I try to keep it as private as possible so that I don't have to be like over the moon, so that people don't have to start saying, oh, power couple, oh this. No, I only share things that I want you to actually know about me. So be careful, not simply because she's your sister or simply because she's your best friend, you grew up together, you went into the same school, you wore the same uniform, she used to borrow you party dresses and all that. It doesn't mean that she wishes you the best. Sometimes go back, look clearly. How has your life, you know, how has your life been? Has your life totally been the best with friends, or it has been best without friends? Personally, I feel my life has been best without friends. I have that confidence, I have that, you know, that pride in me that, Jalia, you'll say out your own secrets. And then I'm like, okay, but if I don't say out my own secrets, what will happen? Nothing. That is gold to me. Now, recently I also started my own businesses. Every time I have like a business plan, I present it to Jesus, I present it to God. Like, those are my best friend to present my plans to. Don't present your plans to your friends. Don't present your plans to your friends. Learn to keep quiet, please. Sometimes this mouth you're saying, it can either build us or destroy us. If you use it badly, if you don't learn to keep quiet, sometimes your mouth will throw you in a ditch, my sister or my brother. Like, if these people don't know about your dreams, like how can they be able like to destroy your dreams or to shut them down? They can't. So personally, sometimes I blame most of the girls. You find her, every time she moves out with her man, bring lots of friends with, you know, with her, hanging out, and then by the end of the time you find this man sleeping with these girls, and then you ask yourself, why did you always like have to hang out with them? Why do you always make it a point, like why do you always make it a point to move out with your friends? Like, you're going out with your man, you bring Sissy, Samantha, oh, Brenda, blah blah, you call all of them without knowing the next time they have taken your man. Have you ever been with friends and, or maybe a friend, but this kind of a person only when you're broke? Okay, yeah, let me say it like this. When you were broke, by that time she used to be your best friend, she used to love you, she used to be like your sweetheart. But the moment you get growth, I don't know what happens. Personally, the moment you get growth, these people will start hating you. You actually notice them like they don't want to even like talk to you. Those people who used to like your pictures on Facebook, or of course I'm not making it a point like liking someone's picture is a big deal or what, but sometimes you see your friends with the way they act. This person who used to tell you like whenever you post something, I remember years back when you post something, when you're going through a difficult situation and then you post and you say, I know God, one day I'll make it. These people will always be there to cheer you up. Yes, you'll make it. But when you make it, they don't want you, like, they don't want to see you happy. When I was still in Uganda, I had a friend of mine who traveled out, and then when she found out that I also traveled out, this girl hate me. Even up to now, like, our relationship with her is just like, you feel, have you ever talked to someone and then you feel this person isn't giving you the vibe you used to get? Like, this person used to laugh with you, and then, you know, when you're trying to talk to her, you feel like, like it's totally off. Yeah, so that is what I mean. Not everyone you see wishes you the best, and sometimes when you get growth, you're going to realize that you create a lot of enmity. You're going to realize that lots of people hate you, even those people that, you know, you think that they like you. Sometimes you are a threat to them, like they see you as an enemy now. That's why I'm like, oh, you know what, if I get something, like when I was beginning out my YouTube, lots of people laughed at me, guys. Lots of my so-called friends, they laughed at me. I remember one day I posted a video and then they're like, "Wait, Mola, like, why are you blushing on the internet? What are you doing?" There is a girl who even asked me, "Julia, why do you waste your time with this YouTube nani?" I'm like, I'm trying to build my life. But simply because I knew I had like this calling in me, I felt God was trying to tell me, "Julia, do this. It will take you somewhere." And now these are the same people that come at you. They want free things from you. They don't want to pay you. So let me tell you also this quick story that now we're talking about. So one day I went out when I just got here in the US. I got out with this person, you know, I thought she's a friend. She called me, "Hey Jalia, come, let us hang out. Perhaps I'll even get you a job. I'll get you something to do." Excited Jalia right here. As you know, like, you just came into the country, you don't have anyone, you know, you are totally blank, you look like this, and then this person is like, "Jalia, come, let's hang around, you know, I want to introduce you to some of my friends, and you know, so you should come around." And then I was like, "Oh Lord, you have answered my prayer." I prepared myself, you guys. The party was at around 2 p.m. I prepared myself at around like 11 a.m. in the morning. I was all set, excited to meet her. Like, you know, she promised me something to get me a job, which was my all-time like prayer by that time. And then when I got there, I think what she expected is not what I actually like manifested. Maybe she expected me to be in a different situation, which did not happen. I just don't know what happened. The moment like we met, we talked for some few minutes and all that. She never even talked about the job she promised me. And honestly, she knew that is the reason why she had called me to her, you know, to the party and all that. So she never even talked about the job she promised me. So I kept on waiting. You know that feeling, when you're just sitting there like waiting. You're waiting to hear her say something. She never talked about. So those are the things that really sway me. Okay, like, you lie to me, you show how you're going to help me, so that maybe in future you would take credit with something that you never helped me with. Later, when I'd concentrated on my YouTube and I was done with everything, she called me. "I have a job for you. Are you available?" Guys, I really wanted the job. It wasn't that I was there yet on my YouTube or what, but I decided to concentrate on my YouTube, do my hair from my house, do makeup from my house, because I did not have money to rent out like a studio or what. So I decided to do my makeup in the house, do clients' hair in the house, which was super risky. And then she called me. I was like, you know what, I just don't want to go there and then I be disappointed like the way I was disappointed last time. So I was like, okay. As she was like, "Are you available? Like, there is this gig I want you to do, like, you know, sort of like you know, to take care of kids. I was like, yes, maybe I can do that. You know, she told me, I'm going to call you back. She never called me back. So I'm like, why do you waste your time, like, to bother me, to tell me how you want to help me, yet in actual sense you just want to laugh at my situation? So let me tell you guys, me, if I'm going through some hard situation, maybe tears or what, I know no one wants to know your business. You want to live longer, you want to be happy, just know one thing: no one loves you. You I know it's heartbreaking, but me, I know the people that love me: my husband, my mom, my kids, my small brothers and sisters. That's all. But if you're comparing like outside people, your friends or what, you'll be disappointed. Just stand and know that, you know what, no one loves me, no one is going to give me a hand. It is me to get out of my comfort zone, do whatever it takes for me to be on top. If you're waiting for someone to give you a hand, lucky you. For those who got an opportunity like to be helped by other people, you are too lucky, and you're one of those blessed people. You're one of the chosen ones that we cannot talk about. You know, I thank God, because in my life, no single human being apart from my clients can take credit like in my life that I helped you to get this, I helped you to get a job, I helped you to get this. No one. It's God. So many rejections you get right now, they might be for you to see what people think about you, or to help you know in future, and also tell your grandkids and your kids that, you know what, my baby, work for yourself, don't wait for your friends, don't do what or what. Anyway guys, I don't want to talk a lot, because if I start talking, I'll even start to ramble. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in my next video. Love you guys. Bye.